let's talk about the new stuff. Warwick. Warwick has a new pair of cards in his deck. So three cards have changed. Oh, Zubin, howdy, thanks for the follow. Yes, I appreciate that. And the follower notification worked, but the sub notification didn't. That's weird. I'll have to figure that out. Alright. Warwick has two new cards, and one of his cards' items has changed. So, previously, this was Jury Rig. We now have the Chemtech Needle Nose. Deal 1 to a random enemy to grant me +1/+1. I was hoping when I saw this card that it was going to have Elusive, but it looks like they instead gave it Challenger. And I'm not that upset, honestly. I think Challenger, it sounds weird to see Warwick and like his whole gimmick of where is his two-star? Blood Hunt should normally give you all that vulnerable that you need, but sometimes you just run into that situation where you, like, maybe there's a tough unit, or they played a unit after you played Blood Hunt, so you couldn't make them vulnerable, or you couldn't make all units vulnerable that you wanted to. So this isn't bad. I do think that this card is not going to get more than one hit off into anything deadly or higher. Just because, I mean, at this, you'll be a 1/2 or more power with Challenger. It's like, yeah, you're gonna die, but you're gonna serve your purpose, which is to take something away. Test subject number 2 got added as well, and this one is replacing the Sump Dredger, which is a straight upgrade. Sump Dredger was not feeling that good. But test subject number 2, if I survive damage this round, grant me +0/+1 and a random keyword. It's also going to be every time it strikes, it's going to draw a card. What's up? Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. It'll also be tough, which is going to help it survive. If you get regeneration on this, it's going to scale up pretty fast. So that's nice. Also, not enough people probably know this. This is a nice little cameo. Singed is in here, and I believe this is the first time Singed has actually appeared in Legends of Runeterra. So it's cool to see him there, and the art is nice. It's nice to see some new cards here. And there's Warwick behind him for some reason, like he's a bouncer. But this is a straight upgrade over the Sump Dredger. He was kind of out of place, and his entire purpose was to draw. So now that she has the Entrancing Lure, it's in a sense even better, because they will draw a card, and then... Now, the Chemtech Needle Nose did replace Jury Rig, which was actually a really good card. Having a burst speed unit that could have had Trifarian Might, it could have had Titanic Wake. Its burst speed for 1 cost was great. And it had Invoke on it, which would help you fill the cards in your hand, because Warwick had a drawing problem. So it is a little sad to see that go, but all in all, I do think for flavor, his deck is super improved. Now, there is one other change. Caustic Rift, I am 90% certain, had Elixir of Sorcery, so it was duplicated. So for 2 mana, you could deal 1/2 damage to all enemies and give all your units +2/+2, which was really nice. And it was also deal 1 damage to all enemies twice, so it was a lot of damage procs. That is from Constellation. Well, you say that, but I have that. I have Caustic Rift has Elixir of Sorcery, but it's not on the card. See, I have this node, but it's not on the card. Oh, okay. So it just didn't show up. Okay. Now I'm understanding why it's not showing up. Okay. Well, that feels good at least. I swear, though, and I might be crazy, one of Warwick's cards lost a item. I don't believe the Sump Dredger had 2 items on it. Didn't the Sump Dredger just have Barrier? If it only had barrier, then I'm kind of confused on where this extra item came from. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, those are the 10. Something lost a card item for this to have 2 items. It had did some treasure also have stats? Okay, it had barrier. Some treasure had barrier. I do know that. Okay. So some treasure was replaced completely with test subject number 2. I think test subject number 2 is both a better flavor card and a better strength card. So I'm pretty happy. You think it had salad shield? No, it didn't. It didn't have the big shield. It didn't have the savage shield. Because the main goal of this was to fix one of the biggest problems Warwick had, which was none of his units were tanky enough to actually get use from his 6-star. So the Swamp Dredger had barrier, and it was a 3/2. That was its entire gimmick, was just that it had barrier, and that it drew a card. We can always look at what it had. Yeah, we could look in the past. Legends of Runeterra, Warwick deck. Item. Hey. Let's see. Does it show it on this? It does not. Okay. Oh, here we go. I think I found it. Okay. Okay. Oh, darn. It's already been... The wiki... They're too good. They've already replaced the wiki. Oh, no. Oh, here we go. Okay. Sump Dredger with Locket of the Iron Solari. Oh, okay. It's the Clump of Wumps. The Clump of Wumps lost a card. So, the Clump of Wumps before had Pickaxe. I guess I could just show this on stream too, huh? Hey, I have this. Hey! Leveling up changes got replaced. So, the standard star chart was replaced with the Skirmisher Saber. The Sump Dredger had Locket of the Iron Solari. And they gave it a Trancing Lure. And the Clump of Wumps had Pickaxe, and now it has Chain Vest on the test subject number 2. I think it's fine. The Pickaxe wasn't game breaking, and I want this card to succeed. So I'm quite happy that it has that. Yeah, the Pickaxe wasn't felt. It technically was double value because of the Shadow Totem, but it's an improvement. I think that test subject number 2 is going to be really fun. All right, with that in mind, let's go ahead and take on the adventure. We got 2 new cards in our deck. We're going to try to play them as much as we can. Right. Let's look for something good here. Wow, these are very weak powers. Let's try 1 reroll. That'll work. None of Warwick's buffs are temporary, to my knowledge. Yeah. He runs out of cards, so we can take Memory Game. It won't be the end of the world. Our support champion. We could stay in Piltover with this if we wanted. We could also pick the topical Alawi, since it is the Alawi feature. We'll go with Seraphine. We can take care of the plundered one. We're going to be able to ping the Nexus pretty easily, so it won't be a problem. Alright. Here's the card I wish left. Okay. So we got okay. I'm gonna pass to let them play a card. That way I can kill them. Nice. Alright, Warwick continues to excel at taking care of a bunch of units at the beginning, which is nice. Alright. Yes, it does mean that I don't have chump blockers, which is a little unfortunate. They open attack, I'm in trouble. They didn't. Play that. Wow, nice instant level. Love to see that. Oh no, that's really bad. Might as well get this over with. Let's go ahead and hit the Nexus, make them vulnerable. We're gonna lose our Warwick. It's not gonna be the end of the world. I'm gonna miss him, but he'll be back in a second. So yeah, such is life. It's alright though, we'll be able to we'll take them out and kill the other one. Very nice. Oh, he's got parlay. I can deny him damage to the Nexus. Something to always keep in mind with Warwick. You can ping your own units with this. The number of situations where you want to do that are pretty slim. It's just when you want to take your own damage. But in this instance, hey, you know what? I can get rid of his parlay, damage his Nexus, it costs me no mana. This seems like an absolute win. Let's go ahead and do that. Nice.
I go wherever the waves take me.
Right. Yeah, you'll be able to block, but nice. GG. Alright. Sadly, we haven't gotten to find either of the new cards yet. But that's okay, the adventure's still young. We got plenty of time. As long as you ignore the Alawi specific fight, because that one not really giving you a chance to play with followers. Pterodactyl. Cool, that's free damage. This one's nice, but it's too expensive. So we'll go with the Pterodactyl. See what we can get here. This actually makes him playable. Because he'll be a 1 cost with Warwick or 2 cost with Seraphine on the board. I think I can finally stomach him. Which is unfortunate because I wanted to try the new followers a little bit, but honestly, such a good offer on him. Alright. There she is, the test subject. We'll be playing her turn 2 probably. She doesn't have barrier. Let's go ahead and pass. Let them play a card. Now we'll kill them. Very nice. Smack, smack. Hey. Nice. That's alright. We're gonna level up next turn. Nice. If they open attack, they open attack. We have another Warwick in there. Let's go ahead. Yeah, we can go ahead and play him. We'll kill their powder keg. That's okay. I'd have rather not, but that is... I don't want to play this because I need to block that quick. So I'm going to give up Seraphine.
Son, run. Doesn't have to rhyme.
Hang them by their entrails.
Very nice.
How about a duet?
Hey! Now we keep our Warwick and we prevent them from doing anything. And Warwick will, of course, kill them at the end. Very nice. So, let's do this. Test subject number 2. Now, the tough that he gets naturally from the chain vest does help me counteract my own little experiments. And the other benefit of what it's doing is it activates their end of turn effect. You give them +1 because they survive damage. It's not damage that didn't do anything. I can save them by spending both of my mana to spend both my blood hunts here, reducing the power of their spell from 6 to 1. Which in turn will give them a new keyword at the end of the turn. Let's see what we get. Awesome. Come on, regen. Grab. If they open attack, I lose Warwick. Probably. Oh god. Yeah. Deal 8 to a unit. Summon powder kegs equal to the amount of damage dealt. I can't do anything about that. Alright. Go ahead and summon a couple chump blockers. Let's use Blood Hunt here. Build them their powder keg. I really don't like that powder keg. I don't want it around. 7 powder kegs is too many eyes. I have a blocker ready, so I can go ahead and use this. Go ahead and kill their powder kegs before they stack up too hard. Excellent. And you know what? Might as well go ahead and attack their Nexus. Build their tentacle. Once again, we're getting value out of the Shredder now. It's starting to feel like he's the new follower. Yeah, let's go ahead and just end the game before they get a chance to play any more cards, because I don't like the double drift play. That's pretty gnarly. Alright. But we did finally get to play test subject number 2. That's awesome. Nice. Duplicating the strongest ally getting a rare item is going to be really nice. So get a free power. Let's see what we grab. Hopefully something that does damage. Oh, yes, sir! Trifarian Might is a wonderful Warwick power. Because eventually every card has it no matter what. So it's very effective. Alright, let's get this damage going. I'm happy with the starting hand as well. Alright, go ahead, play a card, any card. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and kill you. And there we go. Now Warwick kills 3 cards when he's played instead of just 2. And look at that. 11 damage takes on the first... 13! That's 12! There we go. Warwick levels on the first turn. Isn't that beautiful? They play a new card, I kill 1 card. Beautiful. Now, sadly, they're going to have a massive tentacle. Good news is, I can actually... Oh, you... Okay, let's see. No options. We'll just have to let it happen. Play the Cat Salesman to absorb all that pressure. And by that pressure, I mean killing their board. Trifarian Might is a very good power for Warwick. He summons a bunch of units, all have massive amounts of power. So, yes, we will gladly do this. Make it deep. Alright, they're gonna play Parlay. Nope, Jailbreak, okay. Well, they're out of mana, so now I guess I could just play what I want. Let's go ahead and do that. That means when Warwick attacks, Whirling Blade will finish them off. And we win the game. Man, I love Whirling Blade. Since they added this and I got it, oh, I'm so happy. Whirling Blade is really good for Warwick in adventures where they're going to summon a lot of people, which just happens to be all the hard stuff. It's super strong in Swain Adventure because they summon the 3 breakers, sleep breakers. Sorry, I'm a little sleep deprived. Oh, it's so tempting, but it's also kind of bad. Let's reroll. Okay, we could work with this. Or this. Or with this. Elusive is good. Alright, Yes. Let's see, we're gonna cut a card. What are we cutting? Normally I would cut him, but since he's actually good now, I'll probably cut these inspired plants. I'm not getting value out of this +1/+1. And that's taking a slot that could be a unit with Trifarian. But yes, Warwick's it takes advantage of adventures where people summon a lot because his ticks add up a lot quicker when they're summoning a lot of units. So this adventure summons Tentacles, Zoe adventure summons Poros, Swain adventure summons the City Breakers. All three of those adventures are super good for taking care of business. Good, we drew Warwick. We got Seraphine on board for free, which is good. That does mean we can kill the Flowey. Do I want to do that? I think I do. Yeah, let's go ahead and kill her. This is going to let her rally, which is not 100% ideal, but it's not the end of the world. Warwick levels up. Well, he will level up.
Wanna hear a song? Oh, I think I got a beat.
Fine, he won't level up because he's... Well, he is going to level up, but he's going to die, so it doesn't matter. Sadly, I do lose my Seraphine. It's a little unfortunate. Quite scary. Oh man, they're gonna have such a big tentacle. Oh wait, I'm in danger. That giving her that first rally cost me. Never mind. Wait, she has another allow it. I'm still in danger. Is what I would say if the last card I hadn't played was Warwick. Let's go! Oh, this Trifarian is disgusting. Alright. We can go ahead and kill their tentacle as well. Yeah.
Sorry, Papa.
Alright. Anything I play is ephemeral, so I might as well just focus on getting a bunch of cards in my hand. Alright. I believe we are near lethal range. Let's go ahead and summon our casting salesman to get multiple units out.
So pretty.
We're just gonna keep drawing cards, as many as we can. I won't need to play Caustic Rift anymore for the rest of the battle. That. And we're gonna let our Needle Nose show up for the first time. Yay. Ouch. I can negate this by once again killing my unit. Thus, I will see they will not get a tentacle. If I hadn't done that, they would have had a big old tentacle. So, by killing our own unit, we deprive them the opportunity to do that. And damage ticks that are dealt to your own units still count for his start. And thus we win. GG. So even though we've been losing our Warwick through this entire adventure, we haven't been struggling. And sadly, not a lot of chance to play his new followers yet. I mean, a free Warwick, or a second Warwick. Is the second Warwick better? That would mean at the end of the turn, if he levels, they'd strike 2 units. I think this is better on him. Because I'm playing him turn 1 first card. Free damage to the enemy nexus is fun in Nightmare level of content because they will double their own damage. So we're going to go ahead and take advantage of that. I'm going to take it. We usually go down the lower path because if you are feeling powerful or you're feeling like you want to challenge, go up the top path. The top path is going to be a lot more fun, but it's going to have a lot more stress. Since we're looking to play the followers, which are a little weaker, we don't always necessarily have the luxury of going down the hunt. Very nice.
Let's try this tempo.
And I can use this to kill their unit because he will deal 1 damage to a random enemy and grant him +1/+1. I want that. I'll let them choose. I'm sure they're gonna kill this. Oh, they didn't kill the Seraphine. They viewed it as a bigger threat, which is interesting. Okay. Fine by me. Interesting that they would get rid of the new follower instead of a champion. Have more stats. That's a big old tentacle. And that's okay. Ooh. Oh, that's fine, actually. Okay. Let's just go ahead and fill the board. Oh, do I want to kill half their units? Let's fill the board.
Let's make it deep.
Alright, good news about Warwick is you never really run the risk of not having something to block fearsome.
No reason.
There we go. And if I had that, I could play that Seraphine. That would have been so fun. But such is life. I'm gonna let it go because I'd like another used cast salesman instead of a number. That'll do.
Won't find better this side of the sun.
Let's go ahead and play the... No, we'll play the Clump of Wumps to clear their board out. Nice. Sadly, they're not going to be damaged, but this will still damage the Nexus, and it would reset the cost so that I can get benefit out of that.
Hands off the merch.
There we go. We're going to take care of a bunch of their Nexus health. We're almost at the point where any unit that I spawn will kill the tentacle, by the way, because... Yeah, they're gonna have a 19 or 20 tentacle. 19, 18. Nice. Test subject. Ah, sadly I am gonna need to do that. Oh, that's fine. Block.
Maybe you need a closer look.
That's fine. We'll lose 10 health, but we're Warwick, so it doesn't matter. We're gonna play test subject so it gets a keyword, strikes a unit. All the benefits. Warwick is here. Normally I'm a little more worried when I don't have Warwick, but I'm powerful, we're good. GG. Man. So, summoning Warwick does 1 damage before played. Free attack does 1 damage before played. He attacks a champion with Trifarian Might. He attacks a champion on play because he is Warwick. And Scales of Judgment lets him attack another person. So that is 5 damage ticks just by playing him minimum. I swear, this is becoming a playable card even more. He'll now have the most, or he'll have the most health on the team. See... Now I don't feel bad playing Shadow Totem on him. Alright. Warwick will come in, then next turn we will have the Kimpunk Shredder. Very nice. So, in the Noggenforce Adventure, when you get near the end, you kind of have to ask yourself, how am I handling some of the threats on the team? And what do we do if turn 2 they just attack with Noggenforce? Admittedly, we haven't really solved it yet. Our main goal is to hope that the Hicks kind of burn them down, and that Warwick is able to kill Naga Kamboros himself. Man, guys, this is also such a dream. Look at this. Oh no. Wait. They're not going to get too much power on their tentacle, are they? Oh my gosh. Yeah, they killed my Warwick. Brutal. Oh, if they open attack, I am messed up. They get their keywords, or is it just power? It's just spawning. Okay, good. If they open attack, do I lose? That doesn't matter. They didn't open attack. We're good. Okay. Now the question is, okay, first things first. Yeah, let's do this. I want to strike him. Very nice. Look at all that value, guys. Okay, we take care of their tentacle. We get happy. Alright, let's go ahead and play Kimpunk Shredder, get up to that, create health. Lower units. This was their attacking turn, by the way. Alright. I have enough power to end here. 40, 46, 47, no. Well, we're gonna play 3 Kimpunk Shredders. That's fine. That's a very expensive card to play, dude. Go ahead and play 4 or 5 mana. Hey, that's fine. I got more. New follower. Gotta use him. It's the law. Nice, another Kimpunk Shredder. Very nice. Alright, let's win the game. How weird that the Kimpunk Shredder is slowly becoming the star of the run. Man, that is normally the worst card in the deck. Just if he was cheaper, he'd be so much better. And that's why what you kind of see here is like when I could play him for 1 mana, that's great. I mean, this is pretty much a no-brainer. Chest. This would strike 2 enemies. This would free attack, but then just die. Let's reroll. Double attack with Warwick's star power is actually really good because you'll be able to get big units anyway. Alright. Let's cut our final card here. Let's cut Get Excited. It lost what little synergy it had with Jury Rig. I miss Jury Rig. I will not lie to you guys. I think the new cards are better flavor-wise, but I missed it. Interesting starting hand. Let's replace these 2. So if I draw Warwick, which I did. I did! Let's go! Okay. They're gonna play a card. And if it's Nagako Boros, we say, I've got you now, you son of a gun. Here we go. Alright. So we have met the conditions of what we wanted to do on turn 1, which is get rid of Nagako Boros. Or did we? No, we didn't. Because even if they block here, it won't be a problem. Okay. Well, the count is damaged. No, dang. Warwick didn't level. I'm in trouble. Or Warwick leveled, but he didn't strike them because they didn't take damage. Are they gonna open attack? They aren't. Okay, I'm in danger. I don't have any way to take care of that. Let's just hit their Nexus as much as we can. Test a spirit, then the free attack. Yes, yes. Then the tantrum. Then GG. They got me. Alright, let's see.
You die next.
Let's stab at Hell's Heart, shall we? Unfortunately, we just barely able to kill Nagakoboros. If we had killed that Nagakoboros, we would have been in a little bit of a better spot. But such is life. We'll give it a shot. We got another revive. Bad thing is, I don't know how that could go any different. Because I effectively got almost everything I wanted there. What else could it be? What could change? If I play Seraphine instead of Warwick, I could do some things differently, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah. No, wait. Let me think this through, sorry. Okay, so if they play Nagakoboros, then I need to kill it twice. And I can pass. They're gonna play Nagakoboros. Okay, now I have a full board. I can kind of figure out everything I want to do here. I can strike this unit. Or I could hit the Nexus a few times with these two. If I play Seraphine, she'd kill this tentacle. And if she attacked, she'd kill this tentacle. But Nagakoboros would still be there and still be a problem. Let's just give it a shot. We'll see if this is somehow plays out differently. Okay, Warwick levels immediately. They do lose their Nagakoboros, but they get it back, and I think I lose again. Alright! I just didn't draft any answers for the Nagakoboros fight, which is okay. I didn't have enough to really kind of threaten them, and they're gonna start playing cards of attack. Yeah. Wait. That's a mess up, isn't it? I think that's a mess up on their end. What can I do? I gotta take this second to figure out what I want to do. I can play another Warwick. Go ahead and make that one damaged. And then just unleash Unholy Fire. Perfect. Okay, cool. They messed up. They were so excited to attack with their weakest, with their followers here. And Nagakoboros is dead. Alright. They messed up. And now we can win. Woo! Isn't that lovely, guys? Alright, first things first, we're going to go ahead and attack. Cool. I'm glad they didn't block that. Go ahead and play Seraphine so that she gets overwhelmed. And kills a unit, I guess. Or two. That's fine. Alright, well, the AI is not nice when I make mistakes, so I don't need to worry about being nice to them. Alright, we will go ahead and win the game, I think, unless they get something crazy here. Okay, let's go. GG.
You call our spot.
Who was worried? I was. Alright, that was Warwick. We didn't see too much of the new followers. Like the rest of his followers before the update, Warwick's followers just they can't hold up into the Nightmare Adventures. They don't have a lot of health. That is a really detrimental thing. Probably the best power to show them off would have been best offense, so that they could have had, or is it the best defense? Whichever one of the two it is. The one that increases their HP to match their power. That's a great way to show them off. but since we didn't get that, we didn't get an opportunity. But I still think they're good followers. I think that they are very welcome in his deck. I think one of the two cards they replaced is really good, and I think the other one is a lot. But this card's really good for drawing, which is one of the big weaknesses Warwick had. And now you don't have to discard a card to do it, because some treasure required you to discard a card. This is definitely an improvement over that card, hands down. It's even the same cost, better stats, draw a card more than once if potentially. So yeah, that would be Warwick.